There's a few Love Islanders who have been a bit rude. What? You what, mate? What's that? How did you feel about secondary school and were you happy to leave? First time, spill the tea. I think it's on my crust, Pam. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. Hi everyone, what is up? Today we are doing a drive with me. Ha! Ha! Pranked ya! I literally just pranked you so hard because you thought I was sat in a car and like, it's like me. I just love driving, but today I'm not driving because I don't know if you've realized it's not really like mainstream media news yet, but I've had like inside sources let me know that there's a world pandemic going on. I don't really know, it's not like too much public info right now, but yeah, just know that you heard it here first. We're not supposed to be leaving the house unless it's essential, and I have not left the house for 3 weeks, literally 3 weeks, So I guess I'm doing a drive with me inside my car without actually switching the engine on, because let's not switch engines on, by the way, guys, if you don't have to. Seriously, like, global warming is real, so don't switch on your engine. I asked you guys on my Instagram, which, by the way, if you don't follow it right now, or you're getting 10 years bad luck. I'm sorry, I do not make the rules. Moses did when he parted the seas. Are you still at uni / graduating from uni? Yes! I still am. I deserve a Nobel Peace Prize for staying in university for 3 years. My final deadline on the 7th of May, and on the 7th of May, I will be let free. I will be free. I'll be free to breathe oxygen again. I'll be free to, you know, run through cornfields like Theresa May did. I'll just be free. Then my graduation was supposed to be in July, but obviously, like, Miss Rona, I don't know if you've heard of her. She's a really annoying thing. Everybody hates her. No offense, Miss Rona, if you're watching. Just some of the things that you've been doing recently, they just don't sit right with me. Like causing a lockdown and spreading a worldwide virus. Like, I don't know if I can be friends with someone who's doing that kind of stuff. So right now I'm having to cut you out of my life because you're just kind of toxic. Thanks to her, she's delayed my graduation. I mean, I'm not that pissed off about it because, you know, there's literally worse things which could be going on right now. But yeah, I'm still in uni. I still want to cry 7 days of the week because of it. Yeah. Rihanna's new music. First of all, can we just talk about it for a second? The 5 words that she uttered onto a feature of a track was all I needed to keep me going. It was just that little crumb of attention and affection that I needed in my life to keep me going. Yeah! Best made me believe it! Best made me believe it! Yeah! Oh! It's so good. Does someone want to tell me why I just went onto safarigoogle.com and this was my last search thing? Shrek sexy. For anyone wondering, no, I'm not doing okay during these times. First time, spill the tea. I think it was in a car at a McDonald's car park. It was the first time I tried chicken selects. Honestly, it changed my life forever. Like, I've been eating nuggets the whole entire time. And then I don't know why one day I decided to surprise myself. It really surprised me because a character trait of mine is loyalty with food. I'm a loyal person, but particularly when it comes to food, when I like a food, I'm not leaving you. It's by my side 24/7. There was this one pasta dish that I used to order on Deliveroo from Vapiano's. I ordered it like 27 out of the 31 days of the month in November last year. Wait, 30 days has September, April, June, and November. 27 out of the 30 days in November. I'm loyal, babes. I'm loyal. So, you know, foods to me are always a ride or die. But that day, I guess I was feeling promiscuous girl. And I decided to venture away from nuggets. And I had a chicken select. It was just... wow. First time I had chicken select, I don't even know how to explain that. Munching into that first bite, it truly shocked my central nervous system at how good it was. My taste buds didn't quite recover for 3 to 5 working days. So the first time I tried chicken selects was in a McDonald's car park. Opinions on the mugshot challenge. God, why am I speaking about such controversial topics? Like, I expected to come here being like, cake or biscuits, and for me, cake, because Jaffa cakes. Wait, is Jaffa cake a cake? Oh my god! Hang on! Jaffa cake? So technically, by definition, it's a cake, but I don't think it needs Einstein to figure out that that's not a fucking cake. That is a biscuit. And if you call Jaffa cake a cake, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I think you're a few sandwiches short of a picnic. That does not make sense. Anyway, why was I speaking about Jaffa cakes? Mugshot challenge opinion. I actually partook in it.
Take me out to the back of the shed and shoot me in the back of the head.
Jokes, but I just think some of them got a bit out of hand. Like, you didn't need to be drawing bruises and blood and all that on you, because not every mugshot is all of that. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, most of those TikTok trends, they take too much effort to even get involved in. So half the time I miss them, or I'll be like, oh my god, I really want to do that. And then chicken Alfredo linguine will come into my brainwaves and I'll think about that for 2 days. And then when I remind myself of the trend again, it's already moved on to the next one. I just think with stuff like that, it's not something to be glamorized for a freaking TikTok trend. Do you know what I mean? Like, can't we just leave it at pew, pew, pew? Hold on. Wait a minute. It's a chopper. What is the first thing you'll be doing when this is all over? Let me tell you. My eyebrow lady is in for a surprise because we have Wolverine going on my literal forehead right now. The percentage of hair follicles to the surface area of this space of my human skeleton here is abnormal. Like, I don't know where these hairs are coming from and I'm too scared to sort it out myself, sweetheart, because my eyebrows really frame my face and they're quite about the only thing that I've got going for me. So for me to go in with a pair of tweezers, it's a terrifying and daunting thought, and I do not trust myself with that. I don't even trust myself enough to wake up in time for a 10 AM lecture, never mind trusting myself enough to do my own eyebrows. So I have to just let them grow out. How did you feel about secondary school and were you happy to leave? I actually enjoyed school and I was actually really sad when I first left, but fun fact, I speak to 0 people from my school anymore. I don't know if that makes me the bad person or all of them. I won't lie, the common denominator does point towards me out of 200 other people in my year group. But also no one in my school stayed in London. They all went to university in like freaking in places which names sound like it was something out of Harry Potter or something. Like someone would tell me they were going to like Anglia Ruskin University and I was like, sweetheart, is that not the name of like IKEA furniture? But I actually enjoyed school, and do I miss it? Not now. I'd say in first year of university I really missed it, but now I could not think of anything worse than going back. This is literally my 3rd coffee of the day and I've already finished it, so although I do slightly feel like my immune system's built up a barrier to caffeine now. It doesn't hit me like the way it used to. I feel like the cell wall or the mitochondria has really just developed on its own and it's blocking the caffeine from hitting me the way it used to. A lot of people actually ask me about favorite clothing brand, style, where do I get my outfits, which first of all, it's something which I never really thought about. But if you guys want me to do like a haul or something, I guess I'm really just branching out here. Wow, like my 2012 Zoella is really just coming out of me in this quarantine. This jumper is from a Depop shop. I actually, do you know what I think I could make into a really good video? If I did like a Depop haul and showed you guys the best Depop shops, because some of the shops which I know of in Depop, God, their clothes just hit the sweet spot. But all my clothes either come from LA thrift shops because, sweetheart, the thrift shops in London are possibly the worst thing which I've ever stepped foot in, no offense. And they're also so overpriced. It will be like a white t-shirt from New Looks 2009 autumn winter season with the spag bowl stain on the left man boobage area, and it's still gonna charge me about like £25 and my firstborn child. And then Depop is way better than any London like thrift stores. And then other than that, literally all my clothes are either from ASOS, Urban Outfitters, Weekday, Pretty Little Thing, Misguided. I can't think of any other shop that I shop out other than those 5. Do you have any siblings? I actually have an older brother and a younger brother, and they're both really smart. So that's just great for me. I'm just stuck in the middle with a donut on my head. Planning on any tattoos? I want a tattoo so bad, and I know the exact place I want a tattoo as well, but I just don't know what to get, because part of me is like, oh, I want it to be super important, what it means to me, and I want it to relate to the psychology of me and my firstborn child. And then the other half of me is like, let's just get Bevy tatted on my man boobs. So it's really a pickle for me. And also any tattoo ideas that I've had in the past, I have fallen out of love with quicker than the Love Island couples fall out of love with Leaving the Villa. Like the tattoo that I almost got 2 years ago, if that was placed on my human body now, I do not know how I'd be coping. I do not know how I'd be showing my face in public, and I do not know how I'd be having self-respect for myself. I mean, I already have little to no self-respect as it is, so with that tattoo on me, Jesus Christ, I don't even want to think about it. It's a scary thought. Do dreams mean anything? Listen, sweetheart, my dreams are like chicken selects and McChicken sandwiches making out. Like, I don't think that's meaning anything to me. My dreams are so simple. I can't really remember the last dream I ever had of substance. Like, I don't really dream. I mean, obviously you do dream every night. I apparently have 7 dreams a night, which just crazy that how that's... Wow, science just blows my mind. But my dream would be me and Marie Antoinette getting married. It's not anything of substance. Or maybe it is. Maybe Marie Antoinette was meant to be my soulmate, and that's why I've never found anyone in 20.5 years of existence. The only dream that I can remember in my life is the most random dream ever. The Rugrats were in real life. All the cars were riding their bikes up to my house, and it's the only dream that I've ever remembered in my entire life. What is the one thing that's kept you busy during quarantine? Honestly, the days are flying by for me. I will wake up and I'll eat breakfast, and before I know it, it's 4 p.m. because I like wake up at 1 p.m. And then I'll like settle down and start to watch something on Netflix. Literally blink, I will take my eyeballs and go, and I look at the clock and it's like 1 a.m. and I do not understand how the time goes so quickly. Favorite celebrity you have met? Woo! Who's been the nicest celebrity that I've met? I've got a few embarrassing celebrity stories, but none of them are like good enough for a whole dedicated story time. I could spill some now. One time when I was doing the playlist, which if you didn't know, it's a show that I do on CBBC, and Cheryl was a guest. You know, you gotta fight, 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 fight for this love. It's what happens when the fighting for. Whoa, whoa. Anyway, sorry, my songbird skills just took over me then. Fun fact about me as well, I used to be a Cheryl stan. My Twitter account used to be called @LewysTheSoldier. I cannot believe I've just admitted that onto the interweb, onto www.youtube.com/lookingforlewys. Wow, big moves for me today. A circle of applause for me. Thank you, a pat on my back. I do deserve that. Anyway, I was not really thinking and we just started like recording. I called her Cheryl Cole. Oh, I literally, the words spilled out my mouth. They uttered from my lips, and as soon as I said it, I was like, oh my god, I am so sorry. I did not even think, like my brain was just in autopilot mode. This is why I could not drive a Tesla. It would be dangerous. Not that I'm ever going to be able to afford one anyway. She was so nice about it. She was literally like, no, don't worry, Pitts, it's all right. That was not a Geordie accent. What the hell was that accent? She was so nice about it though, thankfully, but it was so rude of me. I must have gone bright red. Thank god I had my Hourglass foundation stick slapped on my face that day, and it was covering any form Heinz tomato ketchup shade of red that was going to be coming through onto my cheeks. I was such like, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my Christ, Pam. Oh my Christ. Oh my Christ. Oh my Christ. She was so nice about it though. Another one, there was one time when I was interviewing Jennifer Hudson. I was so nervous for it. It was for the movie Cats, and it was literally on the actual film set of Universal Studios. Like, I kid you not, we were at the theme park of Universal Studios, but the behind bit where it was the movie set lot, and we had to be scanned through and everything. And I had all these like gold rings on, which I'd gotten from ASOS. And I sat down and she was so nice, and she introduced herself. I mean, not that she had to literally introduce herself anyway, she's literally Jennifer frickin' Hudson. And she complimented my rings, and she was like, oh wow, I love your rings. Wow, she does not sound like this. I should never be an actor. And I don't know what came over me, but I was literally just like, oh thanks, they're fake. What? You what, mate? What's that? They're fake? That doesn't make sense. How can a ring be fake? It's a circle which is on your finger. If it's that, it's a ring and it's not fake. In my mind, I was like, wow, she's some famous LA actress. She's gonna think they're real gold. Let me just clarify, they were from a £5.50 multi-pack of ASOS.com. But it just came across so weird because it wasn't like, oh thanks, they're just from ASOS. I said, oh thanks, they're fake. She must have been so confused. But yeah, they were both such nice celebs, even though I was a complete tit in front of them. I wonder if I have any rude celeb stories. There's a few Love Islanders who have been a bit rude. Why am I literally just exposing people? Like, no one asked for this. No one is asking about rude celebrity. And my big fat gob, which would land its very own place on the Team GB for talking if it was ever an Olympic sport, it's just deciding to burn bridges that were never even built in the first place. I mean, I'm not going to name names actually because I don't like calling people out on social media. But yeah, most of the Love Island people are really nice. There's just a few who were either just really up themselves or it's just little things like I have the attention span of a baby goat. I actually don't know, do baby goats have bad attention spans? I'm really sorry if any baby goats are watching this and they actually do have good attention spans. Sorry, I might have just offended a whole community. But I just always say nice to see you because I'm so bad with names, I'm so bad with faces, I will literally forget my own mother's face if she doesn't text me within 3 to 5 working days. But when you have met someone for 5 separate times on 5 separate occasions, plus, may I add on top of that, they follow you on Instagram, and then you meet them, and every single 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times they go, oh wow, so nice to meet you. Sweetheart, we've met 5 times before. And I get that people have bad memories. I get that people forget. And also I get that I am literally a rat. If there was ever a live action remake of Ratatouille, I could very much be casted as Remy. Actually, you know what? That's an offense to Remy. That is a very beautiful rat. And it handles itself with very much class and decorum. And that is something which I would not be able to step up to the plate to. So I don't expect anyone to remember me. I don't expect people to know who I am. I don't expect any of that. But I feel like if you've met someone 5 separate occasions, plus you follow them on Instagram, you at least have some form of idea. Even if they didn't know my name, even if they didn't know where they could place me from in their head, they must have some sort of illusion where it's like, why do I recognize that face? I literally just ranted about someone not knowing my name for 5 minutes. Why is that the biggest first world problem ever? God. Okay, well, I've been filming for half an hour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe. Make sure you're staying safe. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, sweetheart. Don't forget it. I'll see you soon.